Good afternoon, and after the Liberal landslide in Bermondsey, Mr Steele says the alliance is now the real opposition to the government. Mr Foote admits the split over Peter Tatchell injured Labour's chances, but he says he will be leading the party into the general election.
And in the rest of News Afternoon, the South Wales miners say they'll strike from Monday.
Set in the Bermondsey by-election. The Liberal SDP alliance candidate, Simon Hughes, won by over 9,000 votes, taking the seat from Labour. Here's how the result was declared, watched by Vincent Hanna.
Robert Girth Hughes.
Conservative.
1,631.
5.5%. That's a lost deposit.
Simon Henry Ward Hughes.
Liberal SDP alliance.
1,700.
No, he's got it wrong.
17,017.
57.4% of the vote. That's exactly as I wanted it.
John Healy O'Grady.
Real Bermondsey Labour.
2,243.
7.6%, a lost deposit.
Peter Tatchell. 7,698.
26%. The Liberals of 9,319.
Has been duly elected to
The
serve
Liberal
as Member
SDP
of
gain.
Parliament for the Southwark Bermondsey.
Simon Hughes has been elected Member of Parliament for Bermondsey Southwark. And here he is making his victory speech.
Nearly 58% of the voters turned out, and all the candidates, apart from the winner and Peter Tatchell, lost their deposits. Paul Burden was at the winning party's celebration.
This morning, the political parties were busily examining the implications of the by-election and its impact on the future leadership of the Labour Party. The Conservative Party chairman, Cecil Parkinson, congratulated the Liberals, but added that the people of Bermondsey had ganged up to keep Peter Tatchell out of the House of Commons. He said the result would not trigger off a general election. Tony Benn has spoken out in support of Mr Foote. Any pressure for a change of leader would be vigorously resisted within the party, he said.
All sections of the Labour Party concede that this was a disastrous result. And privately, Labour leaders say the party deserved it because of the way the by-election was handled. The main concern of those close to Mr Foote is to prevent him being dragged down with Peter Tatchell.
Now, other news this morning. South Wales miners have voted to go on strike from Monday unless the Coal Board abandons its plan to close the Lewis Merthyr colliery near Pontypridd. News Afternoon next week is Heather Payton, who is a duty editor with our radio newsroom at Broadcasting House. Now, how are you viewing the prospect of presenting the news as well as preparing it?
Well, it'll be totally different, but I'm looking forward to it, Richard.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to Heather. And the time is now almost 1:55.
So let's go over to Jack Scott now and see what kind of weather Jane's got up in Scotland, perhaps.
Well, misty, murky, dismal, just the same as the rest of us, really, Richard. There are some places, though, that aren't quite as dull as other places.
Corona. Every bubble's past its physical.
That's it, boys. Let's see you fizz, fizz, fizz.